What is good, everyone? OG over here from Player Essence, and welcome to another PE News. Today we're going to be discussing Nintendo banning hackers. We also have the Media Create sales charts where Nintendo just kind of swept the floor, guys, with software and the hardware sales. Plus, Icey is launching on May 31st, so we got information on that game. So let's go ahead and get right into this. All right, and we are starting off with Nintendo starts banning Switch hackers from accessing online services. So this is always a hot button topic that I kind of stay away from when it comes to the hacking scene, when it comes to figuring out how to do it or putting links to these people that are doing it, because I don't want anybody to start doing this stuff then get stuff like this happening to them from Nintendo, which is getting banned from using the online services. So let's go ahead and get a little bit more into what happened here. So hacking and homebrew is just becoming more and more prominent and prevalent when it comes to Nintendo Switch. They are figuring out how to do things, and now Nintendo's kind of rolled back the next wave of defense when it comes to it. Not just doing updates to the system, but actually starting to ban people outright. So now when attempting to access the online services on a hacked console, users are receiving error codes 2124-4007. Those who are affected with this error code are then told to call Nintendo support. Now check out what this error code says right here. You guys can see that. Now those who are banned cannot access any of the eShop, online gameplay, or interact with friends or posts. So it's a damaging effect if you do get flagged and basically banned for hacking. Can't really do much on your Switch when it comes to anything with online. You can probably still play offline, but you can't do anything with online. However, the news feed will still post up stuff, so at least you can get the latest information on there if you need it. Shiny Quagsire is one of the people who actually ended up getting banned, and he posted this stuff on there. Now, according to what he said that he talked to Nintendo and they said that they canceled his online services due to violations of the end user licensing agreement. So that's essentially the whole story here, but it seems like there's more and more people that are being affected by this who have started hacking or homebrew or whatever the case is. And I'll say this once and I'll say it again and I'll say it again, and I'm not gonna bring up stories like this a lot, guys, but don't hack your Nintendo Switch. Just don't do it. It's not worth it if you are willing to lose all this stuff, guys. I think they can even do IP bans based if you have two Nintendo Switches and they both hook up to the internet, and even if one of them is not hacked, it can IP ban the other one. Just don't do it. Nothing that you can get from hacking is really worth it to me. However, you guys can do whatever you want, so I don't want to misconstrue this as people saying, oh well, OJ saying that we can't do it with something that we buy with the money. You guys can do whatever you want. I'm just saying, be careful, because if you do like to play online, if you do like to access friends and do all the other stuff, you could get banned if you do that. So obviously the choice is yours when it comes to whether you want to do something or not, but I think most people are just going to chill, just play the games they want to play, go to work, do what you need to do, take care of your family, then play games when you have the time to play. It's not that serious to start hacking and do all that, I think, for most gamers. Now some gamers, obviously, they want to do that, which I ran across them. That's cool. You guys can do whatever you want. I'm just saying you got to be careful, because Nintendo can do these type of bans, and they're completely and legally obligated to do so if they see that your system has been hacked. So there's nothing that you can do to kind of fight back against that, and you might have to go out there and buy another Switch if you want to play the great online games that are coming. Obviously Super Smash Brothers is coming, and if your Switch was to get banned to play online before that game, I mean, that would be horrible. I don't care how much hacking or virtual console games you want to put on your Switch, that doesn't beat being able to play Super Smash Brothers online and against your friends and everything, and Pokemon and all these other games that are coming out. So that doesn't beat that, in my opinion. For other people it might, but for me it just doesn't. So I'm not going to get anywhere near hacking my Nintendo Switch. So what do you guys think about this when it comes to this person getting banned and more people getting banned because of the hacking? I'd love to hear you guys' thoughts in the comment section below. Moving on to the next topic here, we have the Media Create sales for May 14th, 2018 through May 20th, 2018, and the only new release that charted up there was the Caligula Effect Overdose, which opened up at a respectable-ish 20,399 sales. So the Caligula Effect Overdose for the PlayStation 4 only sold 20,399 retail copies. We do not have digital sales, and remember guys, the Media Create is the Japanese sales charts, and it does not give digital. Now, there was no other new releases in the top 20. Now, on the hardware side, Nintendo Switch was dominant with another 33,125 units sold, while the PlayStation 4 family system sold 16,940 units, and the Nintendo 3DS family sold 6,255 units. So this is crazy what I'm about to go over here, guys, because if you look at the top 20, there are a ton of Nintendo Switch games in the top 20. Games that are more than a year old, are approaching a year old, are still on the sales charts here. And I just thought that was crazy because there's just been so many heavy hitters like Monster Hunter, like Dragon Ball Fighter Z, Ni no Kuni, Sword Art Online Fatal Bullet, all of these PlayStation 4 games that launched, and they're just all kind of gone from the charts outside of just like a couple. Heck, there's Western games on there over some of the big games like Monster Hunter. Obviously, Monster Hunter sold a lot more. It's interesting to see how a lot of these games have fallen off the charts. We're gonna go ahead and start off from the bottom, then go our way to the top. So ARMS, Pokken Tournament, Cities Skylines, 1-2 Switch, Nintendo Labo Toy-Con, the Robot Kit, Animal Crossing New Leaf Amiibo Plus, Rainbow Six Siege on the PlayStation 4, Pokemon Ultra Sun and Moon, God of War, the Snack World Chargers Gold, Powerful Pro Baseball, Super Mario Odyssey on the Nintendo Switch, The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild at number 8. Number 7 was Nintendo Labo Toy-Con 1, the Variety Kit, Kirby Star Allies, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, Powerful Pro Baseball on the PlayStation 4, Splatoon 2, Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze at number 2, and the Caligula Effect at number 1. So a ton of Nintendo Switch games, and games like ARMS still kind of charting in there when there's been other big fighting games like Tekken and other stuff released in Japan. Dragon Ball Fighter Z, yeah, ARMS still there, so not bad at all when it comes to it. Now, when you're talking about the hardware, obviously we already went over that. Nintendo Switch sold more than double of any other system out there on the market, and that's just like the calm before the storm. I think that there's going to be a huge storm once Yokai Watch drops in Japan this summer. We don't have a target like release date, we just know summer, so I'm thinking that it's probably going to come in like August or something like that. That's what I'm thinking that Yokai Watch is going to drop, just because, I don't know, just thinking it's going to come in August for some reason. Summer's always been kind of lazy when it comes to games, but for the Nintendo Switch and just for games in general, summer is going to be absolutely packed. So I'm excited to see how Yokai Watch 4 affects the sales of the Nintendo Switch in Japan, because the Switch has been cruising with 30,000 units plus every single week without a lot of new software coming to it that really speaks to the Japanese audience. So we'll have to wait and see what the effects are from that. So what do you guys think about the different sales charts here when it comes to the Caligula effect, Nintendo Switch charting so many software titles, Switch sales in terms of hardware? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Alright, now moving on to the final topic for this video. Icey will arrive on the Nintendo Switch next week, and this is a game that I've been tracking for quite some time now. So Icey had previously been given a May release window on the Nintendo Switch, and now there is a new listing for May 31st, so we do have a confirmed release date, May 31st, right there at the end of May. So let's go ahead and go over what Icey is about, because I think a lot of you guys would be interested in this game. So Icey is a 2D side-scrolling ACT and a meta game in disguise. As you follow the narrator's omnipresent voice, you will see through Icey's eyes and learn the truth about her world. The narrator will constantly urge you in one direction, but you must ask, why? Why am I following his direction? You decide what the real story is in Icey. Now, this game has some awesome hack and slash gameplay, has a really cool story to tie into it, and it's a very interesting premise and setup. And I think that I actually got this game when I bought my, my Steam Link. Yeah, I bought a Steam Link and it came with Icey, and I got all of it for like $5. I got Icey and a Steam Link for $5, and then with shipping it came out to like $10 for both of them. But here's the thing, guys, I never even booted it up. I never even played the game at all, and then my PC got completely wrecked by the Windows 10 update, and then my Steam disappeared, so I have to re-download Steam and access to all my games. But now that Icey's pretty much here on the Nintendo Switch, I'm gonna go ahead and try it out there. I think the game is looking pretty cool. I like the hack and slash gameplay. The only thing that I've heard about it that is probably a negative is that it's really short, but there is some replay value in the game. So I'll check it out for you guys. Maybe we'll have a live stream or something like that on it. But overall, I like the fact that the Nintendo Switch is getting a lot of cool games like this, a lot of different style, has a little meta game kind of built built into there. And I would love to have more games that try things differently on the Nintendo Switch. So what do you guys think about all the different topics that we discussed here today when it comes to the Media Create sales charts? We also have Nintendo banning hackers, and of course Icey. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Alright Ninja, that wraps it up for this video here. Go ahead and check out the links in the description below. We got Facebook and Twitter. Go ahead and give us a like and a follow on our social media. Really helps us spread the content of Player Essence across the internet in addition to YouTube. Also make sure you check out our Patreon, Twitch, and YouTube live gaming pages and consider supporting Player Essence. When you do so, it gets you access to all sorts of cool benefits, perks, rewards, and emails via YouTube sponsorship. Also gives you access to PE Arena, where we play games as a community for up to 3 hours on Saturdays. So check out the links in the description below and consider supporting Player Essence right here on YouTube. Hit that like button if you did like this video. Lets me know you guys want more content like this going forward in the future. And subscribe to Player Essence for the latest RPG, Japanese, and Nintendo gaming news. Thank you so much for watching. I will catch you Ninja for the next video. Peace.